I've done it again. I've been down the rat hole. Hello again, vinyl community, Matt here. So that's right, I've been to the rat hole again, and I've been there a few times actually. For those of you who don't know, the rat hole is probably my favorite record store in Riverside, California. And yeah, I've been there again several times. So let's show you what I picked up, because one of them was kind of a little bit of a grail, although it turned out sort of not to be, but you'll see what I mean. So first of all, I picked up Duran Duran Rio. Now, I did already have this, but I wanted an upgrade copy. This one's still in the shrink, still got the hype stickers on it, really beautiful condition. This is $12.99. My old copy of this will be going to a certain somebody in the VC, who I won't name right now, but he knows who he is, along with some other records. But anyway, yeah, so really pleased to pick this up, or to pick up an upgrade copy. A number of their biggest hits on here. Rio, of course, the title track. Hungry Like the Wolf, great 80s track. New Religion, Save a Prayer. So yeah, very nice indeed. Next up, I picked up the best of Blondie. I 2 or 3 times I saw this in the rat hole, and I even took it up once to I don't know, get it priced or take a better look at it or something. I ended up passing it, and then finally I thought, no, I'm gonna pick it up. For this was $13, $12.88. That's what the price sticker says, and it's just the biggest hits: Heart of Glass, Tide is High, Sunday Girl, Hanging on the Telephone, Rapture, One Way or Another, Call Me, Atomic, and a few others. So really pleased to get that. It's in really nice condition. Not in the shrink or anything, but it's probably still close to near mint. It's very nice. Next up, this one is Strange Brew, the very best of Cream. Cream, of course, was a very early collaboration. It was Eric Clapton, Ginger Baker. Oh, who was the other guy? Jack Bruce. I had to check the back. It's really a best of, greatest hit sort of thing. $15 this was. And of course, you know, I always try to get a little bit of a discount at the rat hole, and again I did. So even though I'm saying this cost $15 and the others were like $13, he gave me, you know, a few dollars off. I always make him an offer. So this has Badge, Sunshine of Your Love, Crossroads, White Room, Born Under a Bad Sign, Strange Brew, Anyone for Tennis, I Feel Free, Politician, and Spoonful. And it's on the RCO label, sorry, RSO label. I think this is originally on Polydor. Pretty sure it was, yeah. And now that I think about it, RSO must have been an imprint of Polydor, which I didn't realize, but there we go. There we go, excuse me. So yeah, very pleased to pick that up, and again, really nice condition, very nice condition. I was just at the rat hole today, and I only bought the one record. This is the least amount of money I've ever spent at the rat hole. I only spent $10, but I picked Aretha's Gold, Aretha Franklin. It's you know, best of compilation. It has yeah, Chain of Fools, I Say a Little Prayer, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, Respect, you know, all the big hits. This is a reissue. This was originally released in 1969. This is a reissue, I think, from around the mid-70s, which I can tell because this Atlantic label was not around in 1969. So, but yeah, this is $10. It's still in the shrink, or still partially in the shrink anyway. And I just couldn't pass it up for that. I thought I've, you know, got to pick that up. Now, the last album, this was a little bit of a grail. Now, it's turned out to be not quite the bargain I thought it was going to be, but I'm still very pleased with it. And that is Radiohead, The Bends. I did not own this in any format, actually, funnily enough, not even on CD. And it was an album that I'd wanted on vinyl for some time. Now, you can buy a reissue of it for $20, $25, something like that. and this was priced at 25, but it's a UK import. You can see here it's got a little import sticker on it. If you look on the back, it says it's got the UK barcode on it. So yeah, that's kind of cool to get a UK pressing of it. And then Chris at the Rat Hole was saying that, oh, he looking it up, and he thought this was an original pressing. So he said, you know, I can't let it go for 25. So especially because it was still sealed. He said he had just opened it recently just to check the condition of the vinyl, check if it was, you know, colored vinyl or just, you know, regular black vinyl. And so he was saying, you know, I could probably get $100 for it on Discogs. And I said, well, I said I could buy a reissue for a fraction of that, so I can't do that. So he said, I tell you what, how about $40? So we agreed on $40. Now, it turns out that the various pressings of this album are all very similar and hard to differentiate. And I'm pretty confident that this is not an original pressing. However, it's not a recent reissue either. I think it's a 2004 pressing, which is still not particularly common. But it turns out that instead of me getting a $100 plus record for $40, I basically paid the going rate for it. It's worth, on Discogs, it was going for like $35 to $50. It was all in that range. So, you know, in the end, I didn't get a great bargain. I paid a normal retail price for it. But still in the shrink, we still got the import hype sticker on it. The fact that it's a UK pressing, and the fact that it's, although not an original pressing, it's still an early-ish sort of pressing. And I've given it a listen. It sounds terrific. From what I've read, this was a well-regarded pressing as well. And my favorite Radiohead song of all time is "Fake Plastic Trees." And, you know, actually, you know, I should say, I'm not a massive Radiohead fan. I do not have any of their albums in any format except for the Bends now. Was never a big fan of OK Computer, just for whatever reason. I you know, I like a couple of the songs well enough, but I was never a massive fan of the album. But because this had "Fake Plastic Trees" on it, which I think is it's a masterpiece of a song, just for that it's worth getting. Now it's got some other good songs on it too. High and Dry was I think at least a minor hit for them. Street Spirit Fade Out was another hit, and what else did I like? My Iron Lung, it's a pretty good song as well. So, you know, let's have a look at the vinyl. Take it out. You can see it's still in the shrink here. On the Parlophone label right there. Now, what differentiates this between an original pressing and a later pressing is this little circle, which you probably can't see too well, but anyway, if this was an original pressing, this would have a pound symbol, and by pound I mean like a pound sterling sign in the middle of it, like a currency sign. But it does not have that, which means it's later than 95 for the pressing. Apparently, I don't normally get all into the pressings, but you know, it was a reasonable amount of money. This is one of the most expensive records I've ever bought, actually. $40 is getting up there for me, to be honest with you. But also, apparently the inner sleeve, earlier pressings have this on it, right here, the 0%. I'm led to believe, and I have not seen the inner sleeve of a recent repress, but I've led to believe that they do not contain this, which is an indicator that it's an earlier pressing, just not original. So yeah, there we go. But I was still really pleased to pick it up. And Chris at the Rat Hole was very generous as well, because I only had $30 cash on me, and he said, "Oh, it's fine. Just owe me $10. You can pay me back next time." So when I bought my Aretha Franklin today, I actually gave him $20, 10 for this plus the 10. That I owed him for Radiohead. But yeah, that was still a little bit of a grail for me. Just for that, and I played Fake Plastic Trees on high volume and was kind of blown away by how good it sounded on vinyl. So really happy to get that. So that's it, guys. Thank you as always for watching. Always appreciate everybody's comments. If you'd like to subscribe, please hit the button below, hit the bell icon, excuse me, hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. And as always, thank you for watching. Till next time, bye bye.